Hey viewers, George here, and it's 2016! Happy New Year's! Yay! That's right, it's 2016, which means it's time to reflect on the past year and look forward to the year of 2016, like the future of it. So, let's look at 5 games that were really good this year, like, you know, the best games of the year kind of thing. I should also note that this isn't in any particular order, this is just 5 games I thought were really freaking good. So, yeah, let's go. After playing the first Xenoblade game, I wasn't hugely excited for this one, but man am I glad I picked it up. If piloting mech suits doesn't grab your attention immediately, then maybe the open world might, the non-existing load times, challenging gameplay, lovable characters, i.e. Lyn of course. And did I mention the mech suits? They have mech suits. You get to pilot mech suits. For years now, people have been making ROM hacks and custom Mario levels, and finally, Nintendo not only packaged an easy-to-use Mario level maker, but added a ton of new items and objects that were not in the actual games themselves. Add that on top of the 4 different styles of games to make levels in, a fun way to play many levels in one go, and they have even improved the game with free updates, adding more to it, like items and such. It's fun, it's easy, it's Super Mario Maker. For those of you who follow me on Facebook and or Twitter, you would have known that very recently as of this recording, I got myself a PlayStation 4, finally. And one of the games I had to try, next to Tearaway Unfolded and Final Fantasy Type 0 HD, was of course Until Dawn. I'll keep from saying too much about the game for those of you who haven't played it yet, but Until Dawn is basically Heavy Rain in gameplay, but set as a classic slasher film from those, you know, 80s, 90s era, where you have to quickly keep everyone alive from a psychopath that's been on the loose. Finally, after yelling at your TV sets for years, we can actually stop them from making really frickin' stupid decisions. If you follow me on the social media, you know I cannot stop talking about this game and how very underappreciated it is for a game that was created by HAL Laboratories, the people responsible for making Kirby games. Boxboy is a puzzle platformer that has such a clever puzzle angle to it where you have to create boxes in order to reach platforms, trigger switches, defeat enemies, and etc. I highly recommend this hidden gem that people seem to have forgotten despite it being made by, you know, people who are under Nintendo. Shooters are littering the market, so trying to stand out among them is very difficult for developers. But Splatoon not only does that, but does it in such a uniquely fun and exciting way. You play as a squid/kid who has to ink his opponent's turf to win. You don't actually have to kill the opponent themselves, you just have to claim more territory. Or at least that's at one of the game modes. There are several others, but that tends to be the main one. It's a hell of a lot of fun, and Nintendo has released a bunch of free updates with new maps, weapons, and modes. Nintendo just knows how to do DLC right. I think that's one thing this year has definitely proven. And those were 5 games I thought were really good this year. Hey, maybe you thought there were some games that were really good this year that I personally didn't even play or didn't really consider. If that's the case, just leave a comment in the section below, known as the comment section, and tell everyone what your 5 games were this year that you thought were really freaking good. On top of that, you can also check out my 5 worst games of the year right here. And you can also check out the 5 anticipated games of next year that I have, which over here. So, you know, go check those out. You can also follow me on Facebook and Twitter, because that would be cool as well. So, click something. It's getting a little compact with all this stuff around me. Until next time, keep on gaming.